down.
Alright. Can everybody hear me fine over the music and all?
You turned down a little bit.
Yep. Troubleshooting. How is this?
Much better.
Check, 1 2 1 2.
God, I love this LRM-20. But, got to use it around, so. Back to Roll-20 I go.
Alright.
Onward to victory!
Well, onwards to whatever lie forward.
Yes, victory over this drink. And this giant thing. Maybe. It's imposing.
You don't like how it towers over you.
The drink will now be gone in my tummy.
Okay, you're talking about something else, not the giant mechanical thing.
Oh, that's why I drank the drink. That's why I saw it in my stomach. Because this thing's freaking huge. I don't know what it is.
Yes, so getting back to all this. Let's see. Engineering of squee.
A chibi squee.
Well, I can actually reach that high. Or still can. I'm a little concerned, but... Yes,
Don't be. Except your fake, Greg.
That thing where you somehow become like super deformed and you're just kind of floating somehow in the air with little starry eyes.
No, it's just the fact that I can reach that octave. It's more or less that pitch.
My throat hurts hearing that pitch.
Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful and great!
Anyways. So, before you, with the particular people you've talked to, Len, and all the different things, you've heard of something similar to this in the works, but you've never heard of something of this size and industry. Like, you've never... what's the best way I can think of it? You've never even heard of a prototype of this. Like, the best you can think of is some kind of golem, but you know inherently it is more than a golem.
Okay.
Like, you're seeing all the gear. You can actually, like, see the gear. You think you can hear the gears churn and the steam billowing from the pack that does have a little bit of flame and smoke coming out of it. Very dark clouds of smoke. But yes, after it's pounded its chest, the dwarf beside it is actually right here. With a staff of some kind. He kind of, with his head held up high, kind of puts a hand over the arm with a staff, looks up over everybody that has seen this, making his grand entrance, as it were. And then kind of puts his staff back onto his shoulder and shouts a few commands. in Dwarvish. Does anyone have Dwarvish? I'm curious.
Nope.
I have tongues. Does that count?
Or
You have to
it on.
cast it.
Do I want to cast it though? Should I cast it?
Damn, thought that would work.
By the sound of it, nobody has Dwarf. I'm surprised.
If no one has it, I cast tongues.
I have enough language slots, but I haven't been around enough dwarves.
This is true.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
No, it's
Oh, poor Sierra.
supposed to be bracket name parentheses link.
I passed primal to give myself tongues.
Ah, there we go. I forgot a space. I mean, I do.
Hey, that's actually pretty
There we
cool that you
go.
can do.
So it's bracket, name, parentheses.
Yeah, if you want to look on my screen real quick, it's bracket whatever you'd like, close bracket.
Okay, so
Parentheses, link.
So I reversed it.
Tongues, Pathfinder. Just making sure what that is. Standard. Creature touched. It's only one person, so it would have to be you only.
No.
There we go.
So are you doing that to
Master of
everybody?
Roll20.
No.
Okay, so you're not doing that?
I'm only doing it for myself.
Okay. That's what it's... okay, just making sure. So you kind of discreetly kind of do it to yourself. Roll that... Did you roll Primal?
Roll that
I think I heard you say you did.
Yes, I did, and I definitely passed it. Because
Oh,
it's
it won't.
12 plus
You have to-
14, so
you could type something
yeah.
above it,
Yeah, you're
at
good.
level 2.
you know, space
you're
down,
good.
and then do that, and
You
it'll
beat
be a
the
name.
19 DC. And you're able to do that. And for those that have it, you can roll nobility
Yay!
for the gentleman dwarf that stood out.
New ability. A whopping 12. I'm still in awe over the giant thing.
Yes, you're like wha-
Let's see, 18 plus 8, because I don't have most ability. That's 26 nobility.
Okay. 26. As you cast tongues on yourself, trying to focus, like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? Who is that? Because he kind of looks familiar. Oh. That's why. That is. Let me pull up his name again. That is Kieran Skyminer, 5th son of the Skyminer clan, and 5th prince of Balfurum. And known particularly as one of the more of the siblings of the Skyminer family. He is the most industrious.
If I remember my notes correctly.
But yes,
and
for the Dwarven, he is speaking mostly. It's mostly just straight commands of forward, forward march, and does give it a name. He seems to call it
Betsy?
No, Grolar.
Rolar?
Grolar.
Okay. Does that seem to be its designation or like its type? With the way he's saying it.
Hard to tell.
Okay.
You're kind of being like, yeah, especially with Kianara's particular thing of knowledge of like engineering with how limited it is. It's like, you're not sure if I'm not sure if he would know the difference between like chassis and name and all that. All that Kianara knows without like some kind of check is that's what he's calling the thing.
Oh, right. I was just wondering if by context, if I could figure out if it was like, it's like, is that plate mail or is that George in the plate mail? You know. But yeah. Okay.
He is calling the thing Grolar. You're not sure if it's the thing, if there's someone inside it, or what.
Okay, gotcha. Seeing that this thing is not wreaking havoc, and, you know, seems to be relatively friendly, I will lower my guard and sip my other drink.
Yeah. After he Kieran orders it, it picks up its hammer and moves forward to the other soldiers, kind of shaking the ground as it goes. Boom, boom, boom. And on its left side, it does seem to have basically, instead of what it shows on the picture, it's imagine an arm, but on the side is a cannon.
Okay.
On like the top part of its arm. Yeah, AC minus 20, probably, but damage reduction of yes.
And once it's out of sight, give Len a minute to come down from the high, and it's like, to the quest!
There's you and Kiyomi actually turning it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see many of the traders and all that are
I'm the one turning it in. I never talk to people.
a mix of awe and terror in their eyes. A mixture.
I'm a bard. I'm not terrified of it.
Oh no, this is traders. These are the people that don't these are the people that don't have PC levels.
I think a normal person, even an adventurer, would still be terrified of it. I'm just a bard, so I record everything, even if I'm terrified.
Yeah, you're very. I would argue that Kiyome is awestruck, slightly scared, but being like, "Oh, sketch."
Yep, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What does it smell like? Does it smell of oils and combustibles? Does it smell of black powder?
It smells of the everything.
You're actually getting all of those. Yes, oil, grease, gunpowder, black powder. You're getting the smog coming from the smoke. If you're inhaling deep enough, and if you're downwind from the smoke, that is. But you have a sensitive nose, so you're like kind of at first, but as it walks away, it gets better.
So how much
like a mountain did they need to make that?
Not as much as you would think, honestly.
Yes, actually, not too much. Because, actually, let me get those things back up.
That thing work, it has to be mostly hollow, so which means it's...
Yeah, hey, you're in character. Because this is basically to scale. or something close.
Okay.
That's closer to scale.
I thought we were talking like Godzilla size here. That's still impressive.
No.
You just hear Kill Me in the background. No. Playing the Pacific Rim
No.
theme on her,
But no, it's about that size, give or take. Maybe a little smaller. But still, it is visible. It is very visible from the areas. But okay, so if I recall, you all kind of just grabbed a drink from the people.
Yet, but I want to find out.
You will find out soon enough, probably.
Yeah, many of the traders are like praying to their gods, like, what is that?
That was freaking awesome!
Does Len suppress himself?
After a minute, yeah.
You know what? We'll save to do squee. We'll save from squeeing, from fangirling, from fanboying.
I totally
Sorry.
did. He was fangirling. It was just a matter of how long does it take him to come out of it.
He opts to
Yeah.
fail.
Well, I mean, how obvious is it? I'm curious.
I think it would be very obvious. It's a half drow squealing like a girl.
I'd say that,
Well,
that
no, I mean,
gives
how much can he? Is he able to suppress his fanboying? Let me put it
Well,
that way.
I wasn't even trying to fanboy. That GIF I posted was literally his reaction.
Okay, 1 second. Headphones. Damn it. Poor Sierra.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's asleep.
Yep, probably.
Yeah. Should I just close her out?
Yeah, if she wakes up and wants back in, she knows how to get in.
Hmm. Good night, Sierra. Damn it! Every single time with this thing. Okay, but anyways, as you were like kind of near the drink area for that, one of the more colorful soldiers sees you and is like, then you're interested in industrial affairs, I take it.
Well, I'm interested in all things mechanical, so yeah.
It is a human. It seems like
That there is one of the dwarves' favorite children, and especially Gildans. Oh, they've been keeping that one quiet for a long time. I bet he's going to be riding his high horse for weeks. Oh, this is going to be great.
I'm going to figure out how it works, and I'm going to make one.
Good luck. Yeah, good. Because nobody knows except Kierden and his crew. Like, it is so secretive that you go through, from what I've heard, he says this as he kind of gets you all drinks up, and he does ask, two silver for each drink.
Oh, is he trying to sell me something?
no, like this is kind of the guy doing drinks.
Okay, this is the people.
So 2 silver for every drink.
I heard Grick,
So-
and I was like, what the hell is a Grick?
Yeah, 2 drinks.
Okay, so
Yeah, two silver for drinks. But
I'll put down 2 for Cyrus so she can get hers, and
it's just ale of some kind.
I will give a whole gold, and the rest of that being a tip for the show.
I can live with that. But, yeah, from what I hear,
He kind of leans in closer, kind of conspiracy, kind of even tipping his hat a little.
From what I hear, the little the place he's got a guarded under, it's in the royal quarters. It has got nearly five different walls hidden behind it with wards of all different kinds and shapes. Essentially, if you're not one of Kierden's crew, there is no way in the nine hells or the afterlife you're getting in.
I can't steal military secrets though. But you know what you can do? You can maybe get in good with his crew because you know how to talk over what they talk.
I could, or I could just devise my own method of making it work.
Completely from scratch.
Oh yeah, I've already got a bunch of ideas involving pedals and cogs and a little bit of squirrel power and.
Squirrel power? I thought you were talking about...
How about making it Garth powered?
But Garth is not reliable.
I like the way you think. I like the way you think, son. If that was Garth powered.
He doesn't even know who Garth is.
I believe he thought you said girth powered.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Which is twice as funny.
I mean, I could rig it up so that it's powered by pelvic thrusting. That would actually be...
Oh, God. No. Please, no.
Well, also, to be fair, you don't look like the normal sort. Actually, you don't look like traders. Wouldn't happen to be wanting to sign on with some mercenary life, do ya?
Holds up the back of his hand and ignites the brands. Yep, sorry, already taken.
Damn.
He kind of looks at the brand and
he's like, holy shit, you're Firebrand.
Aye.
Wait a minute. You don't happen to know a halfling named Seamus, do ya?
Remind me, do we know that sounds familiar?
Yes.
It's the
real estate guy.
The real estate guy /
Oh, okay, the guy who sold. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you sold us some real estate.
Cheeky bugger. He actually did it. Keep your eye on that one. Don't let the glasses and the numbers fool you. He used to be one of us.
Oh, that's interesting to know. Did he leave on his own accord?
Oh yeah, he left of his own accord. I think he got tired of fighting. Actually, no, he got tired of the not fighting. But then he found out he was good with books and building things. He was our siege master.
Huh.
Would explain the,
What kinds?
What kinds? Siege towers, battering rams, anything. He wasn't a gnome or a dwarf, but he was pretty good at construction. Always knew how to bring a building down. Was really good at it.
That's it. Putting a building up is easy. Bringing one down correctly is very hard.
Oh yeah, and he was good at it.
I think I'll need to move some more gold his way when we get back.
All right, well, tell him the McDonald says, "Fuck you."
Will do. And I roll away. I can do that.
Alright, so you all make your way up the stairway up to the city itself. Several stairs that are rather short because dwarven legs. Where you were greeted by arguably It is a magnificent sight of two brilliant towers shown that are very bright yellow and showing the banner of Skyliner. In front of the city are about five phone guards and about 3 or so of those more vibrant soldiers. They seem to be a few seem to be chatting, and occasionally taking a look at people, but mostly just leaving people alone.
Just roll on by. Stormtrooper.
To,
A few of them do see you how quickly you're moving, and at first kind of get a little defensive, like they kind of grip their weapons a little bit, but then they see how you're moving, it's like, whatever.
so
A few of them
tumbling around.
No, he's using his heelys.
Oh,
He's
okay.
just rolling down the sidewalk.
Yeah, a few of them kind of chuckle at that.
He's advertising.
A few kids do kind of see. It's like, what's that?
No, the kitties.
Have we turned in the
No, that's where we're heading.
As we are heading to our end goal, so we can be free to do other things, can I buy the dwarvish equivalent of funnel cake?
Well, you have to find
Dwarvish
the right place
equivalent
for it.
of funnel cake.
Did you just buy a funnel cake?
Just buy a funnel cake.
I imagine the dwarves would have their own equivalent. I mean, I doubt that a funnel cake here would be identical to the funnel cake back in,
It's the same funnel cake. They just bake it with more booze.
Oh shit, that's a difference!
Well, they do. How are you going about ascertaining this? Because, actually, you all don't know where you're going. Like, you kind of know where you're going, but also don't.
Somebody want to ask for directions?
Sure,
Look,
the bard will
okay.
ask for directions.
Looks over to Keely.
Who are you going up to? You have quite a few people to ask about, because it is midday and this place is hopping.
I will ask a soldier, like an actual guard of the city itself, not the vibrant wannabe guard, military people.
Mm-hmm. So you can go up to the ones like at the gate, and they're kind of chatting. They have two of them have halberds. The others have swords.
What is the name of the person we're supposed to go to again?
Looking at
The contact. I'm going to be updating him if I didn't give a name. I don't remember a name.
Black merchants.
Why gotta be black?
Because they're freaking evil, man. At least they're not human. Those guys are worse.
That you know of. You never knew what the good doctor's race was. He was just creepy.
But I will do it diplomacy.
I am not seeing the. Okay, there we go. I will. copy
Yeah,
that.
I just made up the name.
I'm not going to try pronouncing that because I know I'm going to mess up.
But
But I will ask the guard.
No, go ahead. Try. I'm actually curious.
Ear
deck red braid.
One of the halberd ones was it? Eric. What do you want him for?
Package delivery.
Is this in dwarven or common? Question mark. Just quick.
I would be
You
saying
do
in
have
Dwarven because I casted tongues.
You do have tongues who are dwarvish.
So I could speak all the languages.
Okay, so you can speak Dwarven now? It's like, and you're speaking Dwarven, I assume?
Yes, I will ask them where can I find them, and it's for a package delivery.
Uh, one of them kind of steps away with, who has that has the one of the swords, a short sword. I was like, Erdic Redbraid, Erdic Redbraid. A package, you say? Might I know what business this is? Is it? He kind of looks around. And he kind of motions you a bit, like away from the crowds a little bit, kind of behind the guards. It's like, do you follow?
Yeah.
Just a little. It's like, is it? And he does whisper into Jordan. Is it about the whole dizzy? Is it about the whole business that he's been having a problem with?
I don't know. It's literally we just were given a case and told not to open the case and bring it here.
All right. You with a guild? I take it then.
Yes, and I'll actually show the Firebrand.
All right. You're good. All right, then you're a guild. You're actually good. All right.
He actually speaks up.
All right. You want to head straight towards the main center, towards the large structure at the end there.
He points to this structure over here. Do y'all see this?
Yep.
Yeah, the large tower thing. Yep.
You want to go to that structure over there, and you'll go down. He is. Once you go down, Once you go down, you'll enter You'll enter Balfurum proper. From there, head north. Head north, and he points northward, which is that way. Head north. If you get and head towards the blue lights. That's where the mining is. Ask for Redbraid. No, nobody else will be there. And tell them it's guild business. They'll let you through. Anybody that gives you problems. In fact,
what was your diplomacy?
I'll roll it now. Let's see. I gotta do math again. God damn it. A flat 30.
All right.
Nice.
He likes your attitude along with the dwarf. The dwarf adds to it. It's nice.
Now, you're not a human right now. I never actually specified that, by the way.
Oh yeah. So you're Kitson?
Yep.
Okay. If anyone no one should give you trouble, but just tell them it's guilder business, and they should let you through. Should is the word. Just keep clear of the gutter mites. There are scavengers. There are scavengers down there.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
Good day, nonetheless.
I'd relay this information to Lynn. And is anyone else actually with us right now?
Lynn is the one over there drooling.
Yeah.
Lynn is kind
I
of
said
like,
Lynn.
you said Lynn. Good try.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, welcome to my world. But yes. So Lynn is currently trying to just look around. Is being like, pretty lights, city. Ooh.
Good luck. Nearest tree is 40 miles that way.
excuse you, brother, but I can do fine in the cities.
She says that, and then next time their warjack just shows up, she screams in agony, terror.
Abomination of nature!
But, in all seriousness, I'll relay the information to Lynn, and if Kainara's here, I'll relay it to Kainara.
We're all still together, so yeah.
Yeah, you're all still together.
I thought they went off and did something. Yeah.
No, they were going to drink
No.
on the way.
Okay.
Well, no, it on the way, and yeah.
Then in that case, I'd relay the information to everyone,
To the mines.
and then two to sit in the mines.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna call them now.
Sorry, Kianara, no funnel cake.
Oh,
Don't forget
Oh,
until
right.
after we get paid.
Till after you get paid, yeah. That is a good point.
It's been how long? I want my money first.
Let's see, it was a little less than a month of travel over the seas, and then about,
over the course of that period, because we've, stabbed stuff.
and then maybe over like 2-3 weeks.
Money
It's
is
been
still
almost-
money. I want it.
You're a dirty That is literally your motivation. Yours was the simplest interview that she ever had, that Salash ever had.
Money and exploration.
Yeah, that was literally all you wanted. Anyways, so you make your
And
way,
knowledge, of course.
but you make your way down the very nicely paved city streets. You can tell inherently that this, versus Veneno, this is a much more. You can definitely tell how this used to be a fortress, kind of, but there's a lot of very well paved areas. There are still like some places where the defensible positions could be seen. Like there are places where you can see barricades might have been at some point, even after all this time, and some have been kept. But yes, a lot of you don't see much greenery in this city. It's more stone and water than anything.
oh,
Interesting.
nice.
Waterways that do kind of go off and that seem to be running from the mountain side into the city and going into various places. You come to this large structure here, kind of passing people, and enter a very vast antechamber the building itself, which leads into different directions, goes into the building itself, but then there's one that goes down into a large antechamber that has a couple people standing on it that seem to be just sitting or standing there. Some are playing cards, some are playing dice, some are just waiting.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of look around as we go through here.
Yeah. As you are looking about, you do see signs of some sort in Dwarven and in Common. For customs, essentially, the customs office, it points to the sides that go off in the ways. Elevator, well, something that you're not familiar with yourself in characters, but elevator
points down to the antechamber.
I don't know. The idea of a rope and cranked cargo elevator type thing might be something we've seen
Oh wait, wouldn't the docks have
I'd say, yeah,
a
they-
pulley system?
potentially.
Hypothetically, yeah, fair enough. But pulley systems, they don't really call them elevators, I think. I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty. They convey the feel. They convey that word.
Okay.
Well, somebody want to start asking around?
Oh shit!
We're
Say it's
in.
guild business to find this guy.
And yeah, I
going
will
to-
be I'll be asking around to see if Aerodec Red Braid is available.
Are you grabbing anyone in particular, or
Okay. Anyone that has now what for what you said, we're in a multi racial area, it's not just dwarves.
it is mostly dwarves?
Okay.
But seems to be the customs office. There are a few others, mostly dwarves, and you do see a few more gnomes, but other than that, it's kind of mixed bag.
Okay, in that case, I will go over to the ask the dwarf with the most decorated beard.
Interesting.
Epic.
Not me. I don't know, but you kind of go down into the antechamber and kind of look around, and do see someone over by some kind of pulley system with a very decorated beard and an axe at his side. A very burly man, has a couple scars on his arm. Pure black hair, darkened bronze skin, but a very well decorated and ornamental beard.
Why, hello there, sir.
Hello.
What?
Hell. I was wondering if you might know where Erdic Redbeard is currently. I've been tasked with a delivery, and I didn't want to be late.
He is down. We will be heading down shortly.
You said he will be heading down shortly?
Yes, we will be heading down shortly. He is down below
Ah.
in the Undercity. We will be heading down in...
He pulls out a clock piece.
1 minute.
Oh, well, thank you. I will give the dwarf a bow and then signal the rest of the group over. Apparently we're on a clock, a very precise 1 minute clock.
Well, then where do we need to be in 1 minute?
Down
Here.
below.
Here. No, you'll be here.
Okay.
We will be going down in 1 minute.
So, I imagine, is anyone going to be doing anything besides this?
Considering that we're only dealing with like a minute's worth of time here, I don't think there's much that we can do.
Yeah. Make sure Cyrus is properly inebriated.
Yeah, I will be handing her drinks.
All the drinks.
If you need me,
As the minute passes, you more people do kind of clamber into the chamber. And right as it turns to 1 minute, one more person rushes in.
Sorry. Sorry, Belden. Quite alright, you made it, dear.
And the dwarf pulls on one of the levers and kind of gives us a couple bells go off. Ding, 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 like a few chimes. Ring, ring, ring. And he kind of travels off. And after a few seconds, the entire antechamber kind of jolts a moment.
For those of you new to this, please hold on for a quick moment. Nothing to be afraid of. This is normal procedure.
I don't like it when the ground moves like this.
It's not the ground.
After it jostles for
feet are on.
But after it jostles a moment, it descends. You feel the descent at a relatively good pace.
I prefer a good grappling rope.
Not quick. It's not quick as in disheartening, but it's fairly quick. You can kind of hear the gears going chunk, 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 chunk. And you fall, and this goes for about 20 seconds as you go down. Keep in mind that, and also just for reference sake, this antechamber is about 60 feet by 60 feet.
Okay. Excuse me. Are there any torches or anything around that's allowing for light?
Yes, there are basically city lights of glass, kind of. Actually, no. What am I saying? That's about from. They have actual They do have little places that aren't fires just lighting up the area. There are essentially bulbs lighting up the area well enough.
Okay.
And after more time, you feel the descent kind of slow down until finally you hear chunk 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 chunk.
Oh, excuse me.
And the doors which you entered in, that they had closed them, I forgot, are opened once more. And now before you, let me see. No, not that. There we go. Yeah, just give me a hot second.
You're breaking the illusion.
Very.
You're supposed to have this shit prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes you gotta go with the flow. But yes, a very expansive cave network filled with structured buildings for miles on end lies before you.
This is nice.
And very open, so she's probably not.
Welcome to the city of Alpharum.
Assuming she's, awake. Cyrus, is still awake?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She hasn't had enough drinks yet.
Anyway.
What are you talking? What are you talking about? Drink? I've had enough, officer.
You clearly have not.
Yeah, the dwarf by the elevator speaks once more.
Welcome to the welcome to Belfodham proper. Enjoy your stay. The elevator will leave. Elevator 3 will leave. We'll leave in 5 minutes.
Actually, no, it's gonna be like, never mind. He doesn't say anything about that, but he just says welcome to Bufforum. So yes, the very expansive area lies before you.
Hmm.
Almost a very mirrored very similarly to the city above. This is also very much paved with stone. Like the rock seems to have been chiseled to at least some parts of it have been chiseled to work with the city, but some of the city has been carved into the stone itself, has been lived into. It's very, yeah, but in the very center of it, you do see a large pyramid-like structure that has golden lights seeming to brighten it as a gem in the dark in this relatively well-lit cavern. I would say that this is essentially close to low light, maybe more.
Okay. Well, while I'm looking around at the sites, I would also like to be attempting to find Iridek.
Alright.
I believe what was it, Johnny? North?
Yep, we go north. To the mines. Follow the blue lights in the air. Well, on the ceiling, I guess.
As you look about the city trying to find north there, you're able to, does anyone have a compass? Maybe that's that.
Yeah.
You pull out a compass, it does actually point towards the north. You're like, okay. And just go towards that way, and as you're heading north, several blocks past smithies and the like, you do come across one or see, because the elevator area seems to have been a more elevated point, and everything kind of dips down from there into a sort of valley almost. You're able to see several structures that have smoke billowing out from out of them.
Okay.
However, you do see an area that's kind of very similar to how the pyramids were lit, that are lit with blue, like some kind of not brilliant, but enough noticeable in between all this darkness and yellow lights.
Well,
So you head.
Oops, sorry, go.
Oh, go ahead. What was your question?
I would say, Len, any idea why everything's so pyramid here? Like, is there
There's something I should roll to know why dwarves have a fascination with pyramids in this world.
he's more asking for a structural standpoint. Like, he's not seeing like why the shape.
Well, to be fair, there's only one pyramid-like structure. Everything else is very like straight. There are a lot of squares. I will say that. It is mostly squares, but yeah, that's a. Len, go ahead.
I think that was just more your take on it. I think
Oh,
is more Len's take on it. I think
Time to make shit up.
I would like to
Number
hear
of
your idea
reasons.
on actually.
it could be any number of reasons depending on what the building's for. The obvious is, just strong structural foundation. Ventilation's another good option.
But
Could also be some kind of something to do with arcana, because pyramids are considered a shape of power.
well, it's not exactly dripping with magic.
Or it could just be that when, it's a nice way to allow crap to roll off the roof when it falls off the ceiling. Kind of like steep, slanted roofs in colder climates.
Hmm. Okay. Go on.
So you move towards the mining area, and sure, no one seems to get in your way. The populace now becomes even more disparaging. Now it's even more dwarves with very fewer mixed races. You do see the occasional gnome, but less so. More like 1 out of 5 gnome. No, actually, 1 in 10. 1 in every 10 is maybe a gnome that you see. Maybe a halfling or so. Other than that, it's just dwarves as far as the eye can see, except you all. A few do give you a few glances, but leave you be.
Okay.
As you do approach, you are met with a building. Actually, I'm just going to say that it's this building right here, because why not? Instead of the usual square and sharp aesthetic that you see, it's very more smoothed out and kind of natural, more or less. And several blue lights are all over this building, which is in front of which is closer to the walls, but to the walls of the cavern, but not too far. What would you like to do? There are there's at least 1 or 2 guards outside.
Hail, we are mailman for Redbread, if he is so available.
What do you want to see Redbraid for?
Delivery?
What kind of delivery?
The kind that we were paid handsomely enough for to not look in the box.
Guild business.
Thank you. Somebody gets it. My gosh. One moment. She steps inside. Hold here, Alger.
The woman steps inside, is gone for a couple seconds, and then comes back out.
All right, he'll see you. Just go on in.
Okay.
So you go in, and it's a fairly to a moderately furnished foyer. You see fur carpet of a bear of a black bear, and you do see a couple mantlets of different animals that seem more towards that don't really seem to be on the you haven't really seen on the surface too often, and some chairs, some nice looking chairs of plush chairs or soft chairs. I mean, yeah. And a small fire is kind of glowing right now. Nobody is currently around.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Wait patiently.
All right. Does anyone think otherwise?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Just going to stand there and wait. Just curious.
I don't see why not.
Just stand and wait. Okay, stand and wait. Kind of milling about, seeing what's all around. Maybe. But after a couple more seconds, you do hear some footsteps come down from a second story. From from the stair that kind of leads down. A fairly heavy dwarf with a small brown coat over his arms, very common looking clothing, and almost tired eyes by the look of it. Yeah, let me just. There we go.
Oh.
A fairly older dwarf. Yeah.
Someone's window is not being nice to him.
Yep.
Yes. He steps down, kind of wringing his hands, and looks at this. Oh, you're here. Excellent. Are you the guild members with the package? I was told you had a package. Yes. Is it from Oren?
Yep.
I think that was the name.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
that's Torak. Oh, thank you, Torak. Thank you, Abadar. As he puts his hand again and bless. Oh, thank you. Please, where's the package?
I'll take it out of my backpack of holding and hand it to him.
Oh, thank you. He takes it, and you notice that there has been, and you occasionally maybe have looked at it, well, during the entire time here. You've noticed it doesn't really have a keyhole of any kind.
Magic.
You'd be right. He takes a amulet from his from under his shirt and puts it up to the chest. It hums a moment and then glows green. And you hear that. He pops it open. Oh, thank goodness. And he pulls out a very large vial of something of a very sickly green liquid. It's very viscous.
Does it have
You're
an
sure?
arrow to it?
It is a closed bottle. He kind of grimaces a little. Always. You did say, and this is from Orm?
That's as far as I know, yeah.
Alright, well,
Let's hope it works.
Is it some sort of alchemical catalyst?
Orium, you mean?
What you're holding there.
Supposedly it's what's going to help save my miners.
Are they injured?
Of sorts. It isn't. He kind of looks out. Follow me, I have to pay you anyway. He goes up the stairs with. He puts the vial back in the box and closes it, puts it under his arm very protectively, and heads up the stairs. And goes into an office. He does motion you all to follow. As you enter, it's a very busy room. Many papers and maps and different cartography tools and geography. There's a lot of stuff going on in this room. And there is a small gem beside the light source of the room, it seems like. And it's kind of softly glowing and like fuming almost, like boom, boom, boom. And as you enter the room, it gets significant. You feel a little cooler. As he takes the box and puts it on the desk that he has. Where are my manners? He kind of frantically goes back. Erdic Redbraid. He holds up a hand to kind of all of you.
I'll take his hand. Kaleshka Kate.
He puts a hand on me. A pleasure. Might I know the rest of you, please?
Len Kara.
Kara.
Kiyome.
It is a pleasure to know you, and you are godsend if this is able to do what it does. But speaking of, he goes and closes the door behind you. Can I offer you anything to drink? Oh, water, ale?
I'll take some ale, please.
I'm good for the moment, thank you.
You, young one?
I am perfectly fine with nothing.
Okay. You'll find the tankard over there. You'll find the tankard and ale over there. He points to a barrel that is just off to the side on one of the walls, and a couple tankards that are beside it.
Okay.
Now,
I will snack some.
you take it, and it's a rather cool mead or ale, surprisingly. A taste of strawberries. For some reason, it's a strawberry feel.
Oh, nice.
But he sits down. Now this business with my miners. I do not know how, but over the course of the past 4 months, my miners are doing their usual work, going into the northern mines, doing their business, when suddenly some of them start getting sick. And that happens when you're mining. You get coal dust. You find some strange thing that gets in your system. Well, but what dwarves was able to just shrug that off. Well, or get a cleric if need be. Get a cleric or get it healed. Well, thing is, We try all that, and it doesn't work. Clerical healing, blessed healing, anything that was supposed to remove diseases or anything, just doesn't work. Everything we try through magic or what alchemicals we do know doesn't work.
What could possibly be so defiant?
I do not know. Until I hear a rumor that there was someone, an alchemist who is known as the Plague Doctor, who can cure any disease, anything. I just had to send him a sample of the disease, which we were able to get. Unfortunately, I've lost a good few miners to that disease. I was able to send him a sample of it, and next thing you know, and then he points to the chest.
Is there a particular area where this is contracted in the mines?
I do not know. Well, we do not want to risk it because of the fact that it's been uncurable until now. Until hopefully now.
Well, I'm sure there must have been a first case somewhere.
It kind of all happened at once. It started with coughing more than normal, and then suddenly coughing blood, and then the throat would start becoming
What if it wasn't a
black.
disease? What if it wasn't a disease? Have you considered looking at it from a toxicology standpoint? Poisons?
Yeah, that was one of my thoughts as well. Something probably slow acting.
Remember how we were attacked by the drow and one of the drows?
That's what I was getting to. Yeah, it's like
What was that in character that you just said?
No.
that's what I was getting
Okay.
to. In transit here, while carrying that, we were attacked by several drow assassin parties,
Drow.
and poison is usually their MO. So this may not be a disease. It may be a tainted water supply, food supply, air supply. Water would be the most obvious.
We would
Considering how much is
have
floating
known.
around, yeah.
We would have known. I think he thinks. You see him kind of racking his brain. Did we check if it was poison? No, we would have checked. We would have. Did we?
If you'd like, I could take a
Damn
look.
it. Did we check? Damn it.
Do you have records somewhere of what you've done? That might tell you whether you checked or not. I don't know how whether you guys keep
The
notes
record.
around here.
The records are. These are all mining. These are mining affairs. The healers guild would have the clerics and the alchemists would have them, and even I don't know if they would still have them after all the cases they've had in between.
Well, then it wouldn't hurt to send a runner up there or something to ask.
It wouldn't. He takes a kind of searches one moment, looks for a piece of paper, grabs it, ink and quill, writes something, and heads over to and gets out of his chair, heads on to a tube, and kind of rolls the letter up.
Meantime,
Pushes in it.
First thing would be to check out where the first cases were found. See
When I asked, you mentioned they happened pretty much all at once. Was it widespread?
I meant physical location. He said it happened all at once, but I mean, did it happen across multiple locations? Did it happen in like one set of areas, like say one mine? Another mine? 'Cause there's
It
multiple
was-
network
From what I recall, he goes back over. Here. The only problem with that is that because of the way the particular mines we have, is that it isn't just one particular mining system. Or rather, a mining tunnel. It's several systems. Some work
It's a
on.
network. That's why I was asking. It's a particular segment of the network where the first cases were, seen.
Well, no, they work up and down the system to help alleviate work. And you've heard the expression, two eyes are better than one.
Yeah. And there's no commonality between the first infected and, like, say, they all worked a certain area at a certain day?
No, there is not.
What about...
But drow, you say?
I do have a thought. Redbraid, does Balforum have any kind of, Diviners Association? Someone that could perhaps, scry into the past?
Scrying into the past? I don't know if that's a thing for Pathfinder. I don't know if we can do that.
I know there's a couple classes that can do, like, post-cognition.
Yeah, but I don't know how far that can go. I don't know.
I would be surprised if there's not a spell for that somewhere. I don't think it'd be scrying, it'd be some kind of divination effect.
Well, I just use the term scry and...
Well, scry is a specific thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If I need to be incredibly broad, I will fall back to the Diviners Association.
Yeah. When you... and what was the question again? I'm trying to think.
I was asking if there was some kind of, like, Diviners Guild or specialists who might be able to, look back through the, through the mists of time, as it were, to the earliest days of the outbreak.
No, can't say I know of one. Well, thing is, I think either way, we're able. Hopefully, this will be able to fix it. I'm going to be sending this to the Alchemist Guild, and they're going to be mass producing this.
You're going to want to keep it under very close guard, then.
And why would... Is purely reputation what this alchemist is working from here? This ability to cure anything.
Orem?
This is
yes. Oh yes, Orem is... From what I have heard, Orem is a peculiar fellow. Very peculiar. Keeps to himself mostly, but if there's anything that needs curing, whether by divine, whether it seems incurable or you don't have the coin for a restoration spell of some sort, he is the one to go to. I've had to call in several favors for this. Let's hope it works.
And he does not charge an excessive amount of coin?
No, he does not. Not for what it seems. He only from what I recall. In fact, yes, here it is, the receipt. He charged 300 gold for research and for creation of the potion itself. Which is, in all honesty, less than what than what I'm going to be paying you for this delivery.
Very well.
Oh no, I'm just saying that this is less than what I'm paying you. So you were kind of going down the road of thought. So I'm just helping you with it.
Well, since this has afflicted multiple people, and you believe this is the cure, Kiyomi,
Yes.
would you... I'm working under the assumption that those afflicted are gathered in a ward of some kind. Would you mind speaking with them, maybe trying to piece together a...
I would not go in there, not until we can verify that this works.
Well, is it contagious?
They don't.
Yes.
It
Or,
is.
well, we think it is.
Well, if it's...
Those who have come into contact with them, and by some way, shape, or form, like we've had to perform many different. It's been a headache to keep them contained, but to keep them safe.
It's not traveling through the wind, or else everyone would be affected. The air, rather specifically.
That is true. It's not.
So, did your healers guild? I mean, if no mystical warding can stop this, then I assume they just don't touch them.
Correct.
In which case, they could be talked to just fine.
Be cautious, there.
If you don't mind, I would like to accompany you to your delivery and speak with the people you're going to hand this off to.
Okay, I appreciate that. Sorry, it's just been a rough few days, and adventurers suddenly come in with the source, with supposedly the answer to all my problems, and want to help even more. Kind of. It's hard to believe. You understand? If you wish to come along, that is fine. But I'm going to be having my own guard come with. I'm going to have soldiers coming with me as well.
Oh, that makes perfect sense to me.
Look, let me pay you at least now for the delivery before we go on to other business. Did I ever say what the contract was? Just curious, like, did I ever like give you a
contract? Got it, but that was so long ago.
Yeah. All right, so it's Lin. Cyrus. And let me take a look at something. Does... Okay, who has spent the least amount of gold?
Who has spent the least amount of gold?
Yeah.
If you count these...
That'd be me.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much gold do you have currently?
I don't want to say.
Okay, just PM me then.
I mean, it's only 14,000.
Only 14,000. Only 14,000, he says.
That is in a bag of holding inside of a backpack.
No, I ask for other reasons.
Uh-huh.
That's he's trying to limit our wealth by level.
Well, I'm trying to figure out because
I'm saving that up for things.
no, because at 7th you're supposed to have a certain amount of gold. I'm trying to get you there.
I was under the impression that was the amount of gold you were supposed to start with, but once the game actually started, they didn't care.
Or at least how much you should have by, or something. I don't know. I don't know how my GM has done it in the past. I'm just like, I don't know.
People have goals that they're trying to do.
Oh, I know. I know. Tranquila. Actually, I'm gonna make Orm's be 500, and y'all's is going to be decent. Let's make it. Yeah, let's go with that. 5,000 gold total.
And we divide that 6 ways.
Six
You don't
ways?
think
Yeah, because we have one for the party bank account. For like.
you don't have to include me because I don't include me because I've still got the +2 keen, if I
So-
recall.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
if you don't want your share, then that's easy math. It's 1,000 apiece.
Yeah.
No, it was a +1 rapier with keen on it. That's right.
Let me convert that to platinum as soon as possible.
And yes.
Yeah, majority of my money is in platinum.
So he gives you a he gives you a receipt essentially, and it says, "Take that to the bank here, and they'll pay you in full."
Thank you very much.
Honestly, I just want this business to be done with.
And remember,
I want-
keep that stuff under guard.
Oh,
Young man, you do not need to tell me twice.
did you not allow me to travel with you?
Oh no, you're free to travel with me. It's just that, as much as I like the fact that you brought me all this, and you seem trustworthy, lad, but I'm not trusting you that much. I'm not trusting you be the only god. Get
Oh, I completely agree with you there, sir.
okay then. Good. No skin. No skin. Flinched. Alright. Yeah, he gets out of his chair. Alright. Let's get. He grabs the chest. Let's get brewing some magic salve or whatever this shit is that Lauren did.
I just realized something really funny and horrible because it technically works. If it was somehow turned into an ammunition, I cast a bunch of ammunition on it, I'd have infinite copies of it with magic. while I have abundant ammunition?
Mm, I'm not sure if it would work on that way.
Because the way it works is it includes enchantments. Never.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if this is necessarily an enchantment.
And if it's a mundane item, it also will copy it. If I cast it on an acid arrow, it will replace it with an acid arrow.
Yeah, this isn't a mundane item.
When I say mundane, I mean between magic and non-magic. And it says even with magic, if it's enchanted, it will copy it.
I don't even know what to call this. Let me put it this way. I don't even know.
It's made of plot.
Yeah, pretty much. It's made of plot. It's made of MacGuffin.
But my MacGuffin can copy that MacGuffin. Infinite number of times.
That's not your MacGuffin though. That is you. That is your spell trying to influence the MacGuffin. I can give you credit that it does make a bit of sense, but with the way, I think it's just sheer the fact that even if you wanted to, I don't think Redbraid would let you, because he doesn't want to chance anything with this.
Oh, I understand that. I'm just saying it's technically possible. Completely out of characters. Like, I just realized I could do that technically.
Okay, fair enough. And with that, I believe we can call it for tonight.
Okay.
Is that too far to say?
No, I think we're good there.
Cool. All right, so we will pick up there later of learning of this mysterious stuff. So, mysterious disease or poison. Da-da-da-da.
I'm suspicious of, what was it, Orin?